Hello, beautiful souls. It is your girl, Sav, the wealthy genius. And I wanted to drop this bombshell yesterday, but I got busy, so I'm doing it now, right? Here's the thing about dreaming big. Yes, it expands your mind and you receive more. It's great, right? But when you think about the truth of who you are and the abundance of who you are and the limitless nature of who you are and the unconditional love and joy and pleasure that flows through you, dreaming big is getting closer to God. Right now, God's always here in everything and everywhere and all around us, because otherwise we wouldn't have this experience, right? Spirit is powering all of it. But when you dream big, you know that it's deep in your bones, you remember. And so this is why it's really important to set things that inspire you, that light you up, that fill you with joy, because life is all about ever increasing states of abundance and joy and play and love. You can stay tied to the delusion, right, of limitation and lack and scarcity and fear and all of those things if you want to, but you also have a choice to yoke with the divine, right? In the name of the highest. I would just say that with the highest, you want to yoke with the highest, right? With true authority. And this is actually why I always use Christ. I have asked, right? It's not like I grew up Christian. Anyway, so if you want to embody 100k months, if you want 100k to become your baseline state, if you want to release all of those objections that come from yourself and really live in certainty, to completely shift your paradigm. Notice, this isn't just about embodying wealth, right, in terms of money. Like, we want that, but the thing is that when you're embodied in certainty, you know who you are. And just like Jesus, when he got out of the boat and calmed the storm, it's an authority. So when Peter, I think, got out of the boat and he took his eyes off Jesus, the boat, he started to sink or whatever, right? You keep your eyes on the highest authority, which lives inside of you and all around you. And then from there, you're commanding reality without control, right? It's not like you get into the specifics of exactly how this is going to come about, but you do get into the vision and the specifics of what is for you, because it just gets delivered to you. And initially it might start as a feeling, as an inner voice, as a knowing, and then it will grow, and eventually you will be able to see it with your third eye. Now, I haven't got to that stage yet, but I can tell you the embodiment with certainty, with full faith, with no doubt, is it's amazing. And then you're not, right? Now you're not thinking about, like, where's my next money going to come from? Where's my next client going to come from? Do I need to hold on to this or that? Because you just know, right? You just know it's commanded, it's done, and you live in the love of the Lord. It's so good. And it's not passive, right? The stillness, even sitting still is not passive. So it's taken me a few years to even master that, where I don't move my body and I just sit still in alpha meditation. You don't have to do it that way. That's just the way that I really love, right? With breath work. And so, but stillness is a presence that flows with you throughout each and every moment, right? And that presence is when creation bends to you, right? It's when creation responds to you. But so if you're making anything in the 3D matter more than who you are with God, then you're going to feel limited. But if you know who you are, then you're going to know how creation responds, how matter responds to your authority, to your command, right? So I hope you enjoyed this. It's a bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but remember, where are you living? Are you living in abundance? You have to have it before you have it. You really do, right? Because even when you get it and you don't have it, you won't feel any different. Trust me. It just amplifies what's already going on. And then if you want to join me For the 100k frequency, now is the best time to get in. I've only got 7 spots, and you know, really make that intention before the new year. There's something that happens with your brain's wiring when you devote yourself, right? When you pay money, it will do everything to give you the result. Then text me, DM me 100k to secure your spot. If you're not ready for that and you just want to, you know, go at your own pace, I have a pre-recorded challenge that I did 2 years ago. It was called Create Your First 15k Month. It's where my client had her first £17,000 month by day 9, right? It's where another lady actually sold her first high ticket package also. That's only £111. It's great value for money. It is, I think it's like 8 to 10 videos on a Google Drive, but it is amazing. It is just incredible value. And I go in deeper to some of this stuff and, you know, where I've learnt it from. And also how I've experienced it and practiced it and the results my clients get, right? So that's the second one. And then the third one is if you want to join the Telegram group, that's only $10.99. It's the cheapest way for you to have access to me. I go in there weekly with daily updates, and you can drop your questions and stuff inside of that. And then if you want to get my guide called Rules of Disengagement, it's currently only £17. It will be going up in price because it is it's just priced way too low for the value that it is. And if you know anything about value exchange, it's important that we, you know, keep those value exchanges in alignment with the value, right? That's a lot to explain in 10 seconds. And I will be creating a rules of engagement. Now, I had to learn marketing and sales. My whole spiritual awakening of coming away from being a corporate finance business partner and learning about the systems of the world, and then going through evangelism and healing my own trauma and all the rest of it, I had to really learn the value of marketing and sales. Now, when you think about Jesus, he was one of the greatest marketers in the world, if not the greatest, right? The Bible is probably the most talked about religious script, even more than the Vedas, that people have come across. But he spoke in parables, like he knew what he was doing. And so when you know what you're doing and you know those skills, then God can really flow through you. So a lot of people don't, they just want to meditate and have everything come to them, but that's very passive, right? You want to participate, you want to engage because you're alive, right? And also because it's really fun. Like, it's so good, but also it's in coherence with who you're being. And so if you want to embody being a wealthy genius, meaning being wealthy, be living in your genius, creating value for others and receiving in all the ways, then you want to learn marketing and sales. I would say that this is one of the most valuable skills that I've learned. All right, have an awesome day. And if you love this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Telegram group. All right, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take it easy.